Happy Tuesday, Internet. Dave and Angie here for another hard-hitting edition of Coffee Break, and you can't wake up, right?
I know. It's our 4-day work week this week. Hooray! But it was a great 3-day weekend. We hit the park circuit. We went to every park. Yes, in the metro area, I feel like. What about you?
Great weather for that. I don't know if we want to get into what I got into this weekend. Caught up with some college friends.
There
Went
you
up to
go.
Stillwater.
That's all we need to say.
Hit Yost Lake. So it was a great weekend to get out and,
Definitely.
Take advantage of the Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
And yesterday was Memorial Day. And in fact, Washington, D.C. reporter Mark Green was at the Arlington National Cemetery for the memorial service there. He toured the grounds of the National Cemetery.
Once it was the home of Robert E. Lee and his family. They abandoned it just before the Civil War broke out. Later, with Union casualties mounting, General Montgomery Meigs directed that the grounds become a cemetery, and Union dead soon were buried around Mrs. Lee's garden.
And if you missed some of the games from the Big 12 tournament this weekend, you can catch a few of the highlights on newsok.com. Damon Fontenot was at the Sooners' last game on Friday against Missouri.
Well, it was a big break for the OSU Cowboys. The Pokes actually made the NCAA baseball tournament after missing out on the Big 12 tournament. Now OSU is heading into the Clemson Regional as the number 3 seed.
I still don't understand how all that works. That's interesting.
Lots of teams, lots of baseball.
Yeah.
They just send them everywhere.
I know,
and they kind
good
of
for
see
them.
them as how they think they're playing at that point.
That's
But yeah,
awesome.
great for OSU.
You've got a shot, but so many things had to fall out with certain people, favorites winning their conference tournaments, and not too many, people that were long shots win their conference tournaments because it takes so many of those spots. And so, but we thought we had a chance. Obviously, we wouldn't spend the money to keep our team around and practice and do those things if we didn't. But you just never know until your name gets called. And fortunately, our name got called pretty early in the show, so that was a good thing.
Happening, the hot stuff.
That's hot.
Well, Angie, a local couple has transformed their hobby into a Bricktown business, and it sounds pretty cool. The Oklahoman Steve Blackmeyer visited Put a Cork in It. It's a micro-winery.
We make small batches of wine, 6 gallons at a time, which produces 27 to 30 bottles of wine at a time.
Now you can learn more about the new store online at newsok.com and in Steve Blackmeyer's blog, OKC Central.
Cool beans.
All right, so we've covered that you took the dogs out for a walk for Memorial Day weekend, and we've covered Put a Cork in It.
Yes, what is it? Micro-winery?
A micro-winery,
That's so cool.
Which does sound pretty cool.
I know.
Let's get back to sports, of course, and baseball. The Sooners are hosting a regional during the NCAA tournament. That starts later this week. OU beat writer Jake Trotter talks about the home team's chances in that tournament.
Wow, we've got a lot going on, and obviously it was a great 3-day weekend, but we're glad to be back at work.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's a good place to work.
And it looks like the workload's kind of hitting into that summer groove.
Yeah,
so
it is.
News and information around the clock can be found on News OK.